where He wants you to go? Are you willing to become blind so that the Spirit of God will lead you into the will of God? Will lead you down the path to the will of God? Here it is. That's what he did. That's what happened. Elisha prayed unto the Lord, and to smite these people I pray thee with blindness, and he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha said unto them, verse 19, This is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. Another good point there. They didn't know where they was going. They were being led. He told them they were going to Samaria. I mean, he told them that he was leading them to the man of God. He didn't lead them there, did he? You see, that's the bad thing about it. If you're being led by the flesh, you're deluded. You don't know where you're going. You have no direction as a Christian. If the flesh is leading, you don't know where you're going. You have no idea. The flesh is leading you. It's leading you down a path. It can lead you anywhere. And guess where the flesh is going to lead you? Away from God. When the flesh leads, it gives the enemy of your soul an opportunity to take control of your life. The devil cannot lead you, cannot control you, can't lead you down a path if the flesh, who is the only means... The flesh, the devil has no right. He has no access to your life. The only way the devil has access, the enemy of your soul has access to your life, if your spirit, your recreated, born again, Christ-like spirit, your heart that God recreated, born again, if the flesh is ruling it. Amen? But if the flesh rules, the only way the flesh rules, if the flesh is ruling, then the devil has an inroad into your life. He'll do just like Elisha did. He'll take a hold of you. He'll take you down this path, say, oh, you're okay. You're doing what God says you do, or you're okay. This is the right path. Why? Because just as much as God can lead the spirit, if the flesh is ruling, then the devil can lead the flesh. But if the Spirit of God has control of your life and you are being led by the Spirit, the devil has no inroads. He can throw a circumstance or throw some trouble your way, but it has no effect. Why? Because you're being led by the Spirit. Amen? So let's be led by the Spirit of God, not be led by the flesh. So make the choice. Elisha chose, I'm going to reiterate this again, Elisha had given his life. He had put his life on the altar. He had given all of himself. All his entire life was God's, and he determined that he would do whatever God said. Therefore, God spoke to him. Why would God bother speaking to you if you weren't committed to him to do whatever he said? It would be a waste of his breath. God doesn't speak to uncommitted Christians except for them to the point to tell them to get committed. Get on the altar. Get your life right. We're talking about being led by the Spirit, amen? God speaks to those that are committed. And they know when he speaks because they're committed to him, amen? They've committed their life. They only want to do what he wants them to do. It came to pass, verse 20, when they were coming to Samaria, that Elisha said, Lord, open the eyes of these men, that they may see. And the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw, and behold, they were deep in the midst of Samaria. He didn't take them to where the prophet was. He took them to Samaria. The very people that they had back over in the earlier verses, that they had tried to set up an ambush for, the king of Israel. He took them to Samaria. Surprise, surprise. Now, sometimes God does not always take us where we think we should go, does he? It's very important when that happens in your life that you check how you react. What is your emotional state at that point? What are the thoughts that go through your mind? What do you feel in your spirit at that point when God takes you to some other place that you wanted to go? You see, I've tried to do a lot of different things recently. I've tried to do real estate, and where I had all the knowledge, had all the knowledge I needed, and had a good credit rating, and had connections, but it didn't work. Why? Because the Spirit of God was not leading that. Now, He may lead later on. I always leave that door open. The knowledge is there. The experience is there. We remodeled some houses and, flipped a few houses. So the experience is there. But it's not for right now. So the Spirit was leading. So when the Lord takes you in a different direction, check your spirit. What do you feel? What are the thoughts that go through your mind? Are you disgusted? Are you upset? Or do you say within your mind, well, this is where I wanted to go. I wanted to do that. You see, well, what is it? Then God is just working on you. It's not so much what it was, it's the fact that